Okay, so we are live on YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. My name is Arthur, and I will start English immersion here in Talk and Talk. I'm here with Simone Menes, Rodrigo Santos, Erica Rosa, Yanka, and Anderson Felix. And today we're gonna talk about the professional network. Well, before to start my immersion, I would like to talk about the Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk, it's a platform that you can practice and improve many languages like English, Spanish, Italian, French, German. And well, here is a safe place that you can practice and improve with no judgment. Okay, it's important to say that I'm not a teacher and I'm a student like y'all here. And if you want to know more about the Talk and Talk, you can check our website talkandtalk.com. Okay. So firstly, I will introduce myself. My name is Arthur. I am 36 years old. I live in Rio Claro, countryside of São Paulo. I am a physicist and civil engineer. I'm married. I have a son. I have three pets. In my free time, I like to spend a time with my family, study English, uh, watch movies, play the guitar, and I think that's it. So, Simone, please introduce yourself.
Yes, good morning, guys. My name is Simone. I have 52 years old. I'm single. I don't have children. I live in São Paulo with my mother. I work in a real estate agency, how assistant executive. But at the moment, in searching the new opportunity at the job. Generally, in my free time, I like to walk the park, watch movies in the cinema or in my home with my mother. I like dance too. I like drink beer with my friends. The moment I study very a lot English and Spanish because I have go searching my fluency. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Simone. Erica, please, good morning.
Good morning, guys. I'm Erica. I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, but I was born in Ponte Nova. This is a small and safe city, the countryside of my state. Uh, Here in Belo Horizonte, I work as a nutritionist in some public schools. I work in a public service. About my hobbies, I can say I love to swim. I have started my swimming class last November. And I love to cook. I love hang out with my friends, watching movies. And about talk, I can say I have been here since last December. And like everyone, I'm here in order to improve my English skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you very much. Rodrigo, good morning. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, guys. I'm Rodrigo. I have been living in Franca, São Paulo State, near Ribeirão Preto. But I was born in Tuberava, near Franca, Ribeirão Preto too. I am 39 years old. I I have been married and we have two daughters. I have been working as a data engineer in the major tech company retail sector. In my free time, I like a lot of things. I like play with my daughters. I like to go out with my family, make barbecue with my friends too, and drink beers. I like watching TV series and movies. I like read some books too. uh, I like other things, for example, swimming, but I don't have pools, more difficult with me. And I think that's it.
Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you very much. Anderson, good morning. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, Arthur. Good morning, everyone. I'm Anderson. I I am from Recife, Pernambuco, but I live in state of Piauí. I am married. I am 30 years old. I work with cloud engineer, system engineer. I I am working in IT area. Uh, I am studying in Talk and Talk for 3 months. I started in the finish of last year. I in my free time I like running. I like practical physical exercise. I like watching series. Uh, I like study. I I have the routine. I try. I try maintain the routine from study English for me. Uh, that's it. That's it about me. I have not as children and son so in the moment. That's it.
Thank you, Anderson. It's difficult to me maintain my routine too, so that's a problem.
I try.
Maybe
I try.
maybe it's a good subject to bring here.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much. And Yanka, good morning. How are you? Please introduce yourself.
Morning, guys. Strategies to network, it's very important. Strategies to maintain routine too.
Yeah.
Really could help us. Well, my name is Bianca. I am 28. I was born in Itaquera, São Paulo. Because of that, I am Corintiana, thank God. But I was raised in São Roque. It's a countryside of São Paulo. And now I am living in Philadelphia, US. I will stay in here for some time. I came here to make part of my PhD. So have been a big challenge until now, but I am getting used it. I think 2 days ago, a friend of mine gave to me a bicycle, so now I have a vehicle to go to the supermarket and so on because I don't have license to drive a car. So a bike it's the close that I can achieve of some kind of vehicle, I think. But yeah, I'm trying to understand yet, but it have been a good experience. And my goal with English is to improve and be better and communicate better myself and live better in here too.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Yanka. Thank you for sharing. And well, I will split the two rooms. Okay. I think that's better to practice. And if you receive the invite, please accept it. And I will wait to you maybe 10 minutes to finish. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Simone and Anderson. Okay. And today we're going to talk about the professional network. I think the good subject. Uh, well, we are adults now, and work is part of our lives. So I will. I like this subject. Let me see the questions. Oh, okay. So I will start with the question number two. Okay. So, what has been the most significant impact that a network connection had in your professional journey? Anderson, I will start with you, the question number two, because I think that's IT area. It's a very important area nowadays. So a lot of work is maybe uh, it's a area that's it's growing up day by day. So I will start with you, the question number two.
Yes, yes. Network connection is very important in IT area. Uh, I I try to maintain the good network connections and good relationships with my colleagues in my currently company. I I am in the private sector in IT area for 4 years. 4 years. I work only in one company. This company is my current company.
Mhm.
Is my current company. But during this period, I have I build.
I think that he's frozen. Oh, that's okay. So, Simone, maybe I will continue the question number two. Well, for me, it's very important to have a good network connections. I think that's maybe nowadays it's important because uh, even now that we have a LinkedIn, it's important too. So we don't know the future about the future, and I think that's important to have a good network connections because one day maybe we will need or we will help them. So for me, that's it. What about you, Simone?
Yes, for me, it's very important. I am the moment where I creating content related in my area and study English and Spanish, and it's helping me movement my LinkedIn, for example, platform, and doing very networking. I know I will get his results in the front.
Mm,
That's it.
yes, yes, that's it. Anderson, you're back.
Yes, yes. Sorry.
No problem.
My my browser closed.
Uh, so please continue your what we are talking about.
Okay, I am speaking about the importance from network connection.
Mhm.
Uh, I similar Simone, I try to create new connection in LinkedIn, uh, connect you with some peoples all the week. I try to connection with new peoples, new recruit. Um, but in my career, I some moments I have the network connection in the academic sector with teachers. This was important for me. For example, for example, my this is important for me in my master degree. During my master degree, to get this opportunity. Uh, this is this was important for me. The network connections in the academic sector. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, yes. So I think that's important because network help us a lot. I don't know if Anderson, in your case, you work with a company, a Brazilian company, or is it a Brazilian company or is another country company, multinational,
Brazilian
Brazilian company.
company.
Okay. So I think that's very nice because maybe now you are working and you have a friend that can work in another country and sometimes he remember you and
Yes.
okay, so good networks, good connections. So I think that's it. All right. The question number 3. What strategies do you use to build and maintain your professional network? Well, in my case, it's not, I don't know if it's a strategy. I think that's part of myself. So I really like to talk with the peoples around me. So I like to remember to say hi, how are you? And that's okay. To maintain the contact, not forget others, not spend a long time. Oh, okay. But Arthur, you have I don't know, many connections in your LinkedIn. Oh yes I have. So, but sometimes when I am my lunchtime, I am looking my LinkedIn, the news, and I see one that, oh, this guy, oh, how are you, man? So I really like to maintain this kind of yeah, maybe maybe it's my strategy, but I don't think about the strategy, it's part of me. So I think it's a way that I found to maintain the contact and always be remembered. So I think that's it. What about you, Simone?
For me, I am a constancy, for example, determination, being always active, doing right contact, networking, create relevant contact. It's for me very important the moment in my area, the focus, the new opportunity, the job. And the daily, the maintain active always. Yes.
Mhm. Yes, yes.
Very good.
Uh, and I see you, Simone, very in on the LinkedIn.
Yes.
So you are very active on the LinkedIn. It's very important. I was, and I lost this, but I really like to be this part of me too, because it's very important to not only put the likes. I really like to create posts,
Yes.
so like you. It's very and your post is very very good. I really like to read your posts. So that's it.
Thank
And
you.
what about you, Anderson?
Well, I have the strategy to I try to maintain a good relationship with my college in my currently company, um, and I try to increase new connections in LinkedIn platform, because LinkedIn is very very important for my area.
Mhm,
I try to all the week, I find
mhm,
new people, and I connect with them, and I try sometimes I post you some things to engage my network. That's it about my strategy.
yeah, I think the LinkedIn it's the most important maybe we can say platform. I don't know. Uh, because I remember when LinkedIn
Platform.
started platform, yes. I remember when LinkedIn started to work, and I didn't like LinkedIn, so I don't know the I don't know. I was maybe I was a user from Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn is very different. But nowadays, very nice. I think that the principal a página inicial, né? The
Yeah.
initial page is very good nowadays, and it's very important. Maybe it's the future of the connections started with LinkedIn. What do you think, Anderson, about the LinkedIn? You use a lot, you said.
Yes, in the past I didn't like that, um, but currently this is an important tool for me. Um, I like this because with new connections I have access to the new content, uh, new subjects about my area,
Mhm.
about my area. This is a professional social media, because this I think that's important. For example, in this moment, I I went to increase my English level because I would like to get the international opportunity in the future, and I started to get the connections, international connections,
Mhm.
because this I have more contact with English, for example, with English content in my area. I
Uh-huh.
think that's important. Compared to other social media, Instagram, Facebook,
Mhm.
LinkedIn is more focusing in professional area.
Yeah. And Simone, maybe someone maybe made contact with you to share information, to looking for information like Spanish language, I don't know, in your area, on LinkedIn, on the LinkedIn. You know, maybe someone found you and, hi, Simone, I know that you are improving your Spanish skills. Everyone made contact with you, maybe like this situation.
The moment I don't not the moment for me the moment, but I am going the study very a lot in my life in the moment the searching the challenging my life my job, yes. I work the moment the going you go my fox the job, yes.
Yes, it's,
The my intention is this,
yeah,
yes,
that's so it's very, very important to have
yes,
focus, like
yes.
Anderson said on the beginning of this immersion. Yes. All right. So the question number four: do you believe network can be more important than technical or academic experience, and why? So I don't believe that. I think that it's a mix of both. Like it's important you have an academic experience, um, and you okay, you have academic experience, but on the another hand, you have to be a good network. So it's very important to have the technical knowledge and the network knowledge too. So I think that's the important to have a success, maybe in your job, because okay, we have the puxa-sacos in every companies, but I think that if you have the knowledge, o conhecimento, I think that's important because you can say your point, you can defend your point. So that's important when you are in a conference in front of a lot of peoples. So you have the knowledge, and you have the knowledge, the technical knowledge, and it's very important. And network, it's important too, because if you don't, I think that if you don't have the technical knowledge, but you have a good network, you maybe you don't fly very uh, oh my gosh, você não vai conseguir voar muito longe. So that's my point. What about you, Simone?
For me, I think it's a set, nothing walk alone, okay? But you can improving yourself. It's a very important for me. No, the moment. But I always, yes, networking is always practicing networking is very important for us. Yes, that's it.
Yes. Oh, all right. What about you, Anderson?
Well, I think that both is important. Um, the technical or academic uh, network connections. I think that both is important because um, I think that can open new door in open new door in generally or this possible uh, I get the mentor for the career. Okay, but in my context in the private sector, I think that more people, more professional have more uh, networking in technical area. Uh, but I think both is important.
Yeah, I think that both is important too. And here in Rio Claro, the city that I live, it's not a big city, so
Mhm.
small city. We have the who is your family, who are you? So this is a kind of network, like when you are in a place that you are talking with, what's her name? Arthur Colangelo. Colangelo. I know Colangelo. What he is your parent, father. So I think that's very funny, but it's a kind of network too, because sometimes we are in a place that we know people and people that know us is very important too. Yes. So the question the number 5. Okay. What has been the biggest challenge you have faced while trying to expand your professional network? Mm, my biggest challenge. Ah, I don't know. Maybe the level that I am today. Uh, like I'm not a senior, I'm no, I'm not a junior. I'm not a senior. I'm a intermediate. I forgot the name. Pleno. In Brazil, we used to say pleno. And sometimes I need to talk with a director or a manager. So it's very it's difficult to make contact with these people because they are very important. I know, like CEO, you know. So in my case, in my job is sometimes I need to talk with them, but I know that they are very busy. But I need to talk. But I'm not a director too, so it's for me it's a barrier to to make this contact. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't work. So for me, it's my biggest challenge is this. But Arthur, you will talk with them if you will become a director. I don't know. I try to be I, when I have a target, I try to understand what they need. Sometimes they need an information. Sometimes they need the price. In my case, sometimes they need the price. They need the information. So I try to be. Uh, uh, Como é que eu posso dizer em inglês? Eu tento ser, tipo, importante para a pessoa, tipo, ter uma informação importante para ter uma informação importante para ele. So I try to be like that. So, I know that you need a good price to freight. So yes, I know about the freight. Um, so if I to know about the freight, I can talk with him. So it's important. Well, for me, that's it. What about you, Simone?
For me, the challenges are constant.
Mhm.
Depend only of your seek the better. Yes, it's a very important the opportunity professional networking. Yes, that's it.
Yes, yes. And you, Anderson?
I think that biggest challenger is um is is the comportamental.
Behavior.
Sometimes, for example, behaviors.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I can feel intimidated to speak with a manager, general manager, director,
Yes, yes.
specialist. But I I try to I try to speak to with them. I try to speak with respectfully uh, with them uh, because it's important uh, to to speak you with to aparecer
Yes,
falar
yes.
with these people. Uh, but I think I have 4 years in the private sector. During this period, I work remotely, and I think that other people's other professional that have more years experience before pandemic pandemic period because the presential work the people have more connection have more have connection more near mais perto conexões mais firmes with me, for example. But today the remote area, remote connection, virtual context is part of our days. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, you told the interesting thing about the pandemic period. I think that before the pandemic, maybe we call more, we talk more with others, but nowadays it's more like emails and WhatsApp messages. Sometimes difficult. And you were talk about you are feel intimidated. I remember my first conference. I was with my director, but my director was what it was on the highway na estrada, and okay, but I'm on the office, but the connection of my director, uh, he lost the connection. And I need to continue the meeting in Spanish, Simone. I need to talk Spanish in the
Uh,
middle of the meeting. So for me, it was a challenge because I was talking in a language that I don't have property to talk like in English. So it was my first intimidate point. And the second was the I was talking with the CEO about the product, about the many things. So maybe it was a very nice for me experience. So all right, okay, Simone, no problem. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank
It
you
was
very
a
much.
pleasure.
My immersion in Spanish, okay? Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye,
bye.
Simone. All right, Anderson. So um, I will continue here. Oh, the question number C, it's about the LinkedIn, but I think that we talked a lot about the LinkedIn. So I will the question number 7. So how do the connections you have made in the past influence your professional decisions today? The question number 7.
Uh, well, um, how do the connection made the past influence in your? Well, I today my can you hear me,
Yes,
Arthur?
you are a little
Okay,
frozen, but your voice I can
okay,
hear you.
okay, okay. Uh, I my about my past connections helping me to open my ears to the private sector in IT area. Okay, for example, I have a friend that he started to work in the private sector, private area in IT company, and I after the speak with them, I speak with his I open my ears for this area and I start to work in the private sector. For me, it is very important because I live in state of Piauí and for me, the remote work is very, very important.
Yeah. Uh, in my case, I think that I have a friend that nowadays he's working with machines that um, laboratorial machines, so máquinas de laboratório, and it's very nice because he he made the installations of these machines, and he put all the thing that he did in English on the LinkedIn, and it's very nice because I when we studied together, we always talked about the English, like the English is not important. Spanish isn't important too. But in nowadays we talk it think a lot in English. So he was my biggest friend, George, and it's very nice because now we have to talk in English and to have to practice to study English, and we thought that English is not important, but nowadays very it's very important for us. And we work with and I know that
Yes, yes,
in your area is very important too. IT, I think that's very
yes.
English is important. I don't know if because the codes. I think that's because the you have many opportunities outside of Brazil too.
Yes, yes. Inclusive my new connections today I helping me to open my ears to the opportunity in outside Brazil, uh, because this and because for me it is important to I have other language, mainly English. English is the global language.
Yeah, English is global. I think that Spanish is important too, but
Yes.
and Spanish is very different to Portuguese. So we have different that it's so close but so different. So it's very nice. Uh,
Do you study
yeah,
Spanish too?
I study Spanish here in Talk and Talk, but I work nowadays. I talk more Spanish than English because
Oh, very
m-
good.
most more part of my most clients customers is more in they are located in Mexico, Argentina, Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, and Mexico. They speak English. That's okay. But in South America, only Spanish. So I need to develop this. So it's a big challenge. But now that's okay. I think that's more okay. But when I started, oh my gosh, I feel like desesperado in this language. All right, we are almost
Very
in
good.
the finishing, and
Okay.
the 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 question number 10: what advice would you give to someone who is just in start to build their professional network? Uma dica, né? So, ah, I think that's be yourself. I think that's important because people looking for the real people, not the different people. I think that's be real is important. And I don't know, be empathic with others. And I think that's it. What about you, Anderson? What do you think? The question number 10.
Yes, I think that is important. Focus on building genuine relationship collecting contacts with others professional. I think this is important. Be proactive. For example,
Yes, yes.
attend the events, join online communities. Join online communities is important in my area, for example, to create a more genuine relationship. And don't be afraid to speak, to introduce yourself, uh, share your acknowledgement. I think this is important.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's important too. So people are back here. And the question number 10 is very, very nice. I like the this question.
Yes, yes. In this week, I received the opportunity to the Spain company, but
Ah, all right.
Spain company, but you need the Spanish fluency Spanish.
Playing, oh, yes,
Yes,
it's not easy to speak
uh,
Spanish.
no, I I I already tried to argument. I am Portuguese. I speak Portuguese.
Not
I
Spanish.
I try something Spanish, but the recruit no. I need the people friendly in Spanish.
Yeah, that's all right. Welcome back, Ianca. Welcome back, Erica and Rodrigo. I would like to know the how was the conversation on the room. I will start with Ianca. How was the conversation? The subject?
The subject was awesome. We just answered until the question number 3
Yes, a lot of
because
things to talk.
it was so many nice tips, And in here, I have two very experienced person with a good career. So it was nice because they could share with me good tips to maintain and to build network. And at the end, it's a we just not assume, but we realize that I think Erica said this very much. Network, it's a relationship, it's a process we have to build, and we have to maintain this in some way. But mainly, that network is a relationship, and sometimes it's better to have good network than superficial network, I think, because yeah, it was like that. But it was really awesome. I learned a lot. And Rodrigo recommend a book for me, and
Ah,
I will share in here in the chat.
all right. Rodrigo, share with us the book too.
Yes,
Please.
sir. Sir.
How was the conversation, Rodrigo, in another room?
It's very, very wonderful. I think this conversation is good. Erica and Bianca talking a lot about this about the subject and the career too. Uh, Erica and I and Bianca too in this constructing us networking for the future too. I think it is important. Uh, a different vision about networking in the specific conversation is good. In the past, I think it is networking. I see networking for the bad words, né? Because this, I think networking the superficial in the uh, coffee talking and the puxa-saquismo talking. But during my career, I think in this networking, this is constructing for your dailies, for your it's for me to show you are working is important. It's a powerful for me is a good powerful and a lot of persons is they use in during these days and more important for me. A
Yeah,
good
all right.
conversation. Erica and Bianca is good conversation with us.
Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you very much. And Erica, please, how was the conversation?
Okay, I don't have time. Not, the conversation was amazing. I enjoy a lot. You talk a lot, I, Yanka, and Rodrigo. And as I said before, network is a relationship. Everyone needs to build and maintain the network in your daily life. So it's so important you think about it and treat everyone so well, polite, and you can think network is not only about you have to get advantage, benefits for the relationship for other people, but you can share your knowledge, your experience. So I think so important you think the how to build a health relationship if everyone. Now, here in Talk, you are constructing the good relationship. It's a network as well. So that's amazing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you very much. I really like your English, Erica. I like to hear you. And Anderson,
I
please,
speak
how?
so fast.
No, no, that's okay. I think that we are in time. Uh, Anderson, please, how was the conversation in our room? What do you think about the subject? Our room, sorry.
The subject was very good, very good. In, in my uh, I speak about the network connection is very important, mainly in the IT area. We speak with the import in the LinkedIn for creating new connections. Is to maintain genuine relationship in the work. That's it. The subject is what was interesting.
All right. Thank you, Anderson. Thank you, Yanka. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Rodrigo. So I put the survey on the chat. Feel free to comment there. And that's it. Have a good Sunday. Yanka, good luck in your US, I don't know, work, I don't know, if study, PIG. So thank you very much. Bye bye, guys. Have a good Sunday.